Hello everybody, welcome back to the Figure Studio. I'm your host, Studio, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Figma Link Tears of the Kingdom Standard Edition. I have to emphasize that there's a Standard Edition because I didn't pay, what, 20, 30 bucks extra for the Deluxe Edition. Instead, I opted out to buy the Standard Edition. Now, what's the difference, you may ask? Well, if you didn't check what the Deluxe Edition, I'll post some pictures up right now. But basically, the deluxe edition comes with a lot more stuff than the standard edition. Because in the standard edition, you just get two faceplates, a cape, like two sets of hands, and master sword and Hylian shield. While the deluxe edition, you get bow and arrow, you get the paraglider, you get another arm from Roru's arm, and on top of that, you get the portal, you get the stick and the stick and stone is rock stick thing. I don't know, and the rocket and the traveler shield. And honestly, I could care less about those stuff. I only wanted that arm and the bow and arrow. Cause my little gripe about that is why did they give it more hands in the other one and not include it in this? Like, so frustrating. But oh well. Anyways, I did an unboxing on my Twitch. There is a link to my Twitch on, I believe, my profile. So check it out whenever you guys can. But anyways, I'm not gonna dive in too deep, you know, of the figure. But I will point out some of my opinions. I will show off the box and some of the articulation and paint in detail. So speaking of box, I'll bring that in right now. This thing is massive. That's what she said. The meme is still massive. Also, hi guys. But like compared to the figure, yeah, you're getting a really big box. And I will actually compare it to an SH figure box. Um, this is the Sage Mode Naruto from actually my first ever video. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot bigger. But anyway, um, overall the box I do like, that we get Link here, we get him in an action pose. Some of the promo shots that they showed us, before you buy the figure. And unfortunately, cancer reproductive harm, so don't be sucking this thing, sticking it in your mouth, child. And here's a better look at the array of accessories here. You see what I. This is my gripe right here. Why do you just get an open hand and a gripping hand, and here you get a fist, a gripping hand, and an open hand? Why not include a fist here? Because it's not like Link actually punches anything. Because, like, look! Like, but, oh well, and then we get the cape. Did I mention the cape? I don't know. I probably have dementia, something like that. But, yeah, I mean, going back to the figure. Uh, yeah. Overall, it looks really, really nice. It looks near, if not identical, to the render model or to the models in the game. Like, man, this thing is really well detailed, well painted, well sculpted. I mean, just look at all the details, each individual details. It looks. Let's get it off of this torture device. It looks great all around, all angles. But yeah, and you see, I already have him holding the shield because you got to take this apart, like, in so many sections. So I'd rather just kind of keep it on him, and I also have the Master Sword scabbard right here. But like the fine details, they look really good. And the quiver here, the arrows, you can't pull them out. Not like you guys would know how to. But yeah, you can't take them out. Unfortunately, would have been really cool, but yeah, you can't. And the Master Sword. I mean, look at this. It's just something you don't want to shove up your, yeah. Okay. Uh, but my gripes have to do with some of the joint tolerances, the joint tolerance, because certain parts are pretty stiff or they hold really well, but then there's certain parts where they're just gonna, yeah, the knees were actually a lot more tighter when I first got this because I got this last week, and the joints were a little bit more tighter on that. But so far, I haven't had paint chipping like some people have had, or broken joints. Nothing's cracked on mine. Um, there's not a lot of paint defects. I mean, there's only one that I barely noticed before even like doing this video. It's right right there. You see that little smudge of green? Ignore my disgusting nail. And look at that hangnail. I need to pluck that out. You know what? We're just gonna hang tightly. We're gonna shoot. Okay, you just stay there, man. We're just gonna. Uh, uh, uh. Ah! Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah. I mean, this dude, kind of like me, needs to figure out how to trim his nails. But yeah. And another thing, like, I kind of wish it was a little tighter, like in the wrist, just a little bit more, or like, cause he has a little bit of a looser grip. Um, but other than that, I mean, oh, and the head, like if you turn it at an angle, it tends to pop out. Figma, please just do a double ball peg. Like, you can keep this system for your wrist, because don't get me wrong, like, I actually do think having this kind of peg for the wrist is better than having the ball peg for the wrist, like SH figures, because you can break that easily, while in the Figma you're less likely to break it. But for the neck and like the waist, please, Figma, stop doing that. It doesn't work. It doesn't go well with the figure. Like, yeah, it looks seamless and what, but you get so much more range doing it with a double ball peg. Like right here, I'm not having any issues. But this isn't my first Figma figure. This is actually my second Figma. My first Figma figure ever is the Figma Yuji Itadori. And if you want me to, excuse me, review the figure, let me know. But that one, I had to super glue just the bare white tip, like this part. I added a tiny bit of super glue to it, because when you really think about it, it's not moving anywhere because you have this little hinge. So you can literally super glue this and it'll be fine. But for this one, I don't recommend super gluing, because I mean, you do have the Hylian cape, and if you're not gonna, I mean, if you want to be interchanging it, then that's fine. You can, you know, not super glue it. But if you're just gonna keep your link like this, then yeah, by all means, do what you want. But yeah, no, that's my gripe. And with the waist, like if you try to make him kick first, see, like Figma, just do like, because I mean, don't get me wrong, this skirt piece, as well detailed as it is, it's a little bit of a harder plastic. I think they should have just done what they did with like the SH figure at Sasuke. Let me know if you want a review for that. Um, but yeah, no, I just think they could have engineered him just a tad bit better. But I do, but I mean, this review isn't going to be completely negative. I'm going to point out some positives besides the sculpting, the painting. The joints for like the elbows and knees, Figma, thank you for finally changing that, because man, some Figmas from the back, they looked awful because of the exposed ball part of their knees or their elbows. But I mean, you still have a little bit of the bulging, but it's not as bad as like the other ones. Like some of them, it's like they have skinny legs, but then they have that giant ball. Like looks like you have a tumor behind your knee. But I mean, now you got double hinge. It's not no longer that crappy one. Was it like double hinge as well? I don't know. It just didn't look right. But yeah, I definitely think Figma has improved a lot, especially seeing their Figma figure. Is it perfect? No, by all means, it's not perfect, but it definitely is a much better higher end figure. And I'm glad that they took the line and they're you know making figures for it. And I can't wait to get that Ganondorf. I believe I mentioned that in my Twitch that if I like this figure enough, I will buy the Ganondorf. And I can confidently say I am gonna buy that Ganondorf. And I'm just fidgeting with this thing. I'm probably have ADHD or something. Anyways, but the cape, um, the cape, as you can see here, it's really well detailed. Look at that, really nice. The printing is just, they're like doing the right thing by making this cloth, but then you make this a sculpted plastic. Like, oh man, you could have just made this a hood, like an actual functioning hood. I mean, even the figures have done it before, so what's your excuse? Anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna put this on because I have seen people who have damaged the back of the paint, and as much as I do like this figure, I hate that you have to worry about paint chipping for Figma, because I know Figma is very prone to paint chipping or for effects to gradually smudge onto the hands, because like my Figma Itadori with this divergent fist, I started noticing that there's a bit of blue on it, and I was like, no, 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 you can't. Come on, Figma. But luckily, I was able to get it out. But it's like stuff like that that I shouldn't have to worry about. Ugh. But anyways, we're gonna take a look at other faceplates. You know, it's a screaming Link. Doing his little. And then we got smiling Link going like a. And then of course drug bag. Shoot, I don't think I can say it. Happy bag. Yeah, happy bag with some extra wrist pegs. So I will say, Figma, thank you very much. You do something that SH Figure doesn't, and you have to go on other sites to buy wrist pegs. But yeah, no, you can see. Oh no, I really don't want to ruin this figure. I'm just gonna put him aside. But yeah, look. Okay, so like I was mentioning, there is no fist for this hand, and I don't like that. Dude, please, Figma, please give us pairs of hands. And then you get this clip that you can put for the scabbard. That way you can attach the shield. Which, once again, I'm not doing that because, yeah. Okay, that sounded very mean, but no, it's just simply I don't want to risk ruining the paint. But yeah, no. Anyways, overall, do I recommend this figure? Oh, okay, okay, okay. If you're a fan of Legend of Zelda, whether the newer games or the older games or all of it, I'd say I think you should get it if you really, really want to. because I don't think any other import company is going to be making Tears of the Kingdom figures or any other Link figures uh, in a 112 scale. So I do recommend picking him up. Maybe try to find them at a cheaper price because 85 to 90 for a standard edition, depending where you get them, in my opinion, is a pretty steep price. So yeah, I do recommend just picking him up when either the price goes down or you can get him at a better price. Deluxe edition, if you really, really, really love this franchise and you really want all the accessories, then yeah, you can get the deluxe edition. I mean, in the end, this is just my personal opinion. You guys, in the end, are the ones who decide what you want to buy. And if my opinion is what convinces you or doesn't, then uh, I'm not sorry. Anyways, hope you guys take care, stay safe, and keep collecting. This has been the Figure Studio, and I'm your host, Studio. Take care. Ah, damn it. Stop recording! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Figure Studio. I'm your host, Studio, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Figma link. Fucking hell.